Good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you this wonderful day. We've got a nice matchup here, co-op Randomizer. Looks like we're going to be featuring RD Walsh, PRD Wong, Plasma Kappa, and Flip Heel, if I could talk. Today in the booth, I'm joined by Lucian Greenth. Greeth? Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Words are hard. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Throat's a little sore, commentating a good chunk of the night, but I'm feeling good.
Oh, it should be an interesting one. Randomizer's always lots of fun. Let's see how our muscle memory gets destroyed tonight.
Yeah, that's the major crux of Randomizer. It's sometimes you gotta throw everything you know from your hours and hours of rando playing out the window.
And off we go.
So we got Vanilla Heart and Sanctuary to start out.
Interesting divergence with going to Link's house and then heading east immediately.
It's like Plasma Kappa is well no, never mind, he's not boxed in. And the Vanilla Sword.
Is this even randomized?
I mean, we're what, 2 for 3 so far?
Yeah. Really nice getting that sword early, especially with boots. The tendency is just to face tank everything.
So it's, this is unofficially Casual Boots co-op Randomizer.
Just without the standard start.
Exactly.
Loving all the Mario-themed sprites today, though.
Yeah, and PRD Wong is the odd one out with it's good old Link sprite.
Ooh, nice mirror. Really nice to find when you do Tower of Hyrule Castle early.
Yeah, because once you get the Zelda cell, you can just go ahead and bail out from there.
Then you make the ever wonderful decision of, do I want to go into Dark Cross?
Ordinarily, that's 50-50, but with Randomizer, who knows what's lurking in that dark.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough call to make.
I'd probably give the old college try, maybe once, but if I walk in, just run right into a brick wall, I'd probably bail after that.
Yeah, for sure. It's not one of those things you want to waste a whole lot of time on.
Yeah, because if you got like high Noxes or Lionels down there, like no amount of darker navigation is going to save you from that.
Nope, definitely not. I love how the fish carries pots. Well, no mirroring out.
Yeah, and I can't blame it. Like doing Dark Cross in the dark on Randomizer is who even knows?
It's spooky for sure. You might get lucky, but ultimately, yeah, it's pretty gross. Especially the snake's room.
Oh yeah, God only knows what's in there. PRD Wong finds the lamp on the Kakariko well.
So we might see it soon. Especially since we got both key and map in the back.
Yeah, so there is something Dark Cross. Tidesmith, damn, that's good.
No pearl, though.
Nope, no pearl yet.
Hey, look, another shovel has the sunken treasure.
Is that a sword on Lumberjack?
Yep.
So
I don't
unless,
think.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's making the Aga Tower play here.
Unless it's just an extremely unlucky seed, and well, never mind. There's another sword. I would say if there's no other sword turns up, you know, you're gonna need at least a master sword. But we've got at least 2 confirmed swords so far. With the second sword being on the library.
Although with Lamp, that does put Aga's Tower in logic.
Yes, it does. So we'll see if the friendly neighborhood wizard makes his face shows up today.
That was an unfortunate roller bar. That is the ever-present danger of Randomizer. You could just get roller barred at any given moment.
I always really suspect it. Okay, so let's see if PRD Wong follows this into Iowa Castle, and she'll be able to full clear with that lamp he has. At least full clear without any knowing what he's up against.
Yeah, I suspect there would be a play to do that. With Lamp, you at least try it.
Exactly. Again, like I've been saying, there's no way to know what's in there, but at least with the lamp you can get visual confirmation on what's there.
Now, the best would be having one of the medallions to go back with.
Yeah, definitely give, don't forget to track us a little bit of an early advantage. Because RD Walsh bailed on that check.
Oh, not dashing up like a hero.
That's a pretty tame chicken hut.
Yeah. It's not a murder hut.
Looks like PRD Wong's not even bothering to check Zelda's cell, so it's a bold play.
I think it was checked earlier.
Oh, okay. I can't remember if PRD Wong had checked it or not.
I think Flip Heel went through there already.
Oh, okay.
That's a reasonable Dark Cross. For
Like
Blue Mail.
Blue mail, which there are worse things that could happen.
Oh, and getting the ever wonderful full heart container, so you can't check the second chest.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that always feels bad. Ooh. It's a nice hook shot on Zora's ledge.
I don't think there's anything in the Ansela that will let him splash lead onto that.
Now we're missing most of the Ancilla items. I think if you want to get it early, you've got to do water walk into fake flippers. Which just sounds dangerous.
Yeah, there's enough to worry about in the seed without chaining, water walking, and fake flipping together. It's a very confused guard there. It's trapped in the walls.
This is why you don't clip out of bounds.
Yeah, red guards are going for HMG strats.
A little bit of rough luck there with the old man. Luckily, he has that fairy from the well earlier.
Yeah, and the old man doesn't even do anything. He just stands there and watches you die, and it's like, well, guess I'm just going back where I was.
I guess that lamp didn't help you after all.
This is some rescue.
I'm still amazed that in all of Hyrule, there's only one lamp.
Yeah, I wonder what the... There's probably some implications there. The old man said, yeah, you had a plan for getting in, you have a plan to get out?
Well, you see, it was daylight when he entered. Old man only knew half the dark rooms.
Alright, so we're going to look at our first dungeon, Tower of Hera.
Be faster with the hook shot.
Yep, unfortunately we're going to go up Hera the old-fashioned way. But the hammer's there, which is nice.
Well, it's one more piece of the puzzle.
God, those mini red berries are always pain to hit.
Yep. I'm always impressed when people can hit them with the bow.
Yeah, that is some top aiming skills.
Or, you know, insane luck.
Or that, but I mean, who relies on luck in this game?
Everybody, it's Randomizer.
Lion out there trying his hardest to stop RD Walsh, but he just walked right past it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
Nice to use the invincibility frames.
Yeah, nice use of iframes there.
That was a really good heads-up play by RD Walsh.
Yeah, no kidding. And Purity Wong with a really nice bomb jump.
Not even taking the chance of dropping down, just goes straight for the bomb jump. And nothing but Mothula and Mortal Marina, so... Mothula, once you take it out of its arena, pretty easy boss.
Surprised we're not seeing hammer strats here.
Because as we all know, yeah, there's Compass, so... With that Compass in hand, we can now confirm that the boss is Mothula. But yeah, as we all know, the true boss of Skullwoods is Mothula's boss arena, not Mothula itself.
Yeah, every boss gets a little bit rougher. as soon as you throw them in Moth's room.
Like, Moth outside this arena is like a 2 out of 10 at best. It's technically vanilla line now, just in the wrong dimension.
We're getting a lot of the same checks at the same time.
Yeah, all these players are within like 30 seconds of each other right now. It's kind of bizarre.
I feel like we're being pigeonholed here.
That's true at this point. What else left? Oh, and RD Walsh does not have his Titans mitts, which were... Damn?
Yep.
So that's going to cost him a little bit.
Yeah, it's only a couple checks. Oh, there it is. Not forced Aga. Gotta love it.
It's always nice. Well, nice if you're running. Less nice for the chat.
Sorry, chat. We tried.
Alright, so that's what would be red mail. Well, we already knew that.
It's actually really nice to have, especially in a co-op seed, because most of the time you're gonna end up with half the hearts.
Yeah, that's one thing about these two-player modes. It's opens a lot more risky plays. Of course, with Randomizer, like I said earlier, everything's pretty much out the window.
This is true.
So we got a Powder and Quake in Hype Cave. We don't know how important that Quake is yet, so can't give a really good rating on Hype Cave.
Well, we do now. Looks like Turtle Rock is our Quake today.
Alright, so I'd probably give that a 4 out of 10.
My favorite thing about Randomizer is the killable thieves.
Oh yeah, some good catharsis right there. Alright, RD Walsh picks up his mitts.
Yeah, you definitely want those before heading back to Village of Outcast area. Especially from the south.
A lot of digs, and unfortunately just for a red rupee.
Yeah, you probably don't need that when you have 1,000 of them.
Yeah, it's like you're Elon Musk and you like find a $20 bill on the ground. It's like, woohoo. Seiryu was counting for us. 29 digs, so just one shy of the maximum count.
That fish really working out those muscles today.
And there's a flute in the C-shaped house, which being right here in CAC, well, it's technically CAC. That'd be a nice quick flip.
Yeah, especially with the mirror, it's one of those things that you really love to see here.
Meanwhile,
Nothing worse than being in Turtle Rock and having to grab flute and then come back down.
yeah, that's always a bad time. Meanwhile, Jeremiah is just like, I just want to go home, man.
You passed my house like 6 times.
Unfortunately, going home is not a luxury we were going to grant this man. Alright, nothing but a heart from Jeremiah, showing his love for rescuing him.
Taking the long way back.
Hey, you save his life and you get to show him the town.
Not a whole lot of progression so far.
Nope, nothing, not a whole lot. Go on. And of course, there is still one. Never mind. I was getting ahead of myself. Disregard.
I'm actually surprised nobody decided to go to the pot area.
Yeah, with hammer, most of that's unlocked. And with potion, you can camera unlock.
Ah, you don't even need to, it's Randomizer.
Right. Yeah. I'm probably gonna do that at least once or twice.
Same goes with Eastern, it's fully clearable without the bow. It's dangerous, but it's doable.
Yeah, see, this is homework for me as much as it is commentary. And the lovely Hyrule National Anthem playing.
Nice rod.
That would be a good ice rod in case Trinex shows up today.
Yeah, he always shows up in the worst possible places.
That's correct, Lucas Luminaro. I think this is our first Flip Heel and RD Walsh showing us our first look at Thieves Town.
It's not a very polite thieves' town.
It feels more crowded than usual. Lots of thieves, appropriately enough.
No, mushroom.
So I guess it's thematically correct, Thieves Town. Yeah, Mushroom. Who doesn't like a good fetch quest?
At the very least, you keep it. Well, I guess you don't really need to with powder.
Yeah, no need for fake powder. We got the real deal. And hammer strats for Armo. So settle in, folks. This is gonna take a hot minute.
Oh, don't do the Master Sword slashes. So for those of you who don't know, Master Sword actually deals less damage than Fighter Sword arms. So if you're gonna slash him, you should really poke him.
Yeah, just one of the many pieces of Eldritch knowledge that went to the coding of this game.
Those spins work just fine.
Yeah, those spins will deal temper damage.
Okay, finally getting that pod check.
And it looks like RD Walsh is having a slightly easier time with Armos than Flip Heel did.
Still such a long fight.
Oh yeah, anything less than the bow for Armos is not a good time.
Although Blue Cane absolutely melts Armos.
Right, I remember hearing about that somewhere once.
Because it clumps them all up together, and then the ticks for damage happen so fast, it just absolutely melts them.
And that's some definitely good Randomizer or Swordless knowledge to have.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's saved me at least once.
So RD Walsh is... Oh, he's doing the rest of Thief's Town. I was thinking too straightforward.
We see the completely unnecessary camera unlock.
RD Walsh is being haunted by Ghost Armos.
Oh, that's a gross room. 2 big spikes and a thief.
Yeah, that is... That's something you don't see very often on the way to the attic of Thief's Town.
Looks like we're gonna get the same kind of information on the diagonals. There's a very good split of labor here.
Yeah, and that's always the yeah, on top of dealing with the Randomizer, you're able to split the workload in co-op mode.
There's our
Carlo.
Pyroid.
Ooh, good.
Well, at least now we can beat Trinex.
Yep. So I imagine we might see Trinex sooner or later. Maybe, hopefully.
I mean, there is a chance that we just never see Trinex.
Is it possible for Trinex to spawn in Mothula's room?
I don't think so. I think it's too small.
And PRD Wong finds the Tempered Sword in the back of the Palace of Darkness.
Well, I guess no Aga Tower climb confirmed.
It's always sad.
There's our flippers.
So once again, as is always true, Pen and Pod has progression.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But they can get their hook shot now. Actually surprised Flip Heel didn't mirror to turn in that mushroom.
Yeah, maybe there's something planned for it. Real powder is available, so fake powder is not really. If it's on his mind, it's not really necessary. Already Walsh giving us a look at Skullwoods. And a French vanilla bow.
That's gross.
Yeah, just a bit. So, no Aga, but the seed's making up for it by having you go to all the Heaven Dungeons so far.
I mean, it's potentially skippable since we do have progressive bows, but I mean, if you find it early, you might as well do it.
Yeah, no reason to turn out a perfectly good bow.
Well, at least that'll make Thieves Town easier.
Yeah, don't have to go through that agony. Looks like Plasma's heading up to get his hook shot.
And that other chest.
And a vanilla red meringue. It's been a strangely vanilla seed in quite a few spots.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, at least we know mushroom's not worth anything. Well, yeah, I find it interesting that Plasma Kappa didn't head straight into Eastern.
Yeah, that is odd. I'm assuming he's got a game plan.
Maybe Erdy Walsh will do it instead.
Yeah, looks like Plasma might be taking that. You know, good point. Got everything you need. Go ahead and do Crystal Swamp.
Not a bad play. Plus, you don't want too many people in the same place. Or, you know, you don't want to be in the same place as your teammate.
No, especially not this early.
When you hit go mode, it's fine, but...
Like, ideally, you both want to be in Ganon's Tower at the same time.
Yeah, as close as possible.
So PRD1 gets his red pendant. Looks like PRD Wong's gonna go get his hook shot after he does Hobo.
Good idea. Hobo could have something.
Have you seen Hobo from anyone yet?
I don't think so. Usually when you do the boot stash stuff, you skip Hobo, especially in Randomizer. Because otherwise you're swimming back. And they didn't have Moon Pearl when they were here.
Right. Alright, so that's tempered for everyone but Plasma Kappa, who I'm guessing will get it sooner than later.
I mean, I like this play. It's either this or ice, and you kind of want to wait till you have red cane before ice.
Yeah, ideally. You always want to icebreaker right through it.
Yeah, it looks like Flip Heel forgot his flips.
That will be a problem. Hopefully get some sooner than later.
Ooh, Plasma Kappa getting wall mastered.
Oh, Swamp House just have to ruin everyone's day, one way or another.
I did one where I had an anti-fairy where you had to do the Samaria block, and I kept getting wrecked. It was real bad.
Sounds bad.
I feel for Plasma. Wallmaster's worse.
Now, if you get wall mastered in a place like, say, Turtle Rock, does that take you back to the entrance you came in from?
Yes.
Alright, so Flip Heel caught on pretty quickly. He's going to go get his slippers now.
Sure, that'll come up in the team meeting later.
Definitely a bit of a scare there. I mean, he's going to lose a little bit of time, but compared to the time he would have missed by forgetting entirely, it's a bargain.
Plasma Kappa just missing that Wallmaster.
See, RD Walsh is talking about Magic, so he might be heading over to Ice as well.
It's a solid play.
I also got a Ether in the Pen Gator room.
We do need it. Swamp really not paying out dividends so far.
Yeah, I have to do left side swamp too. That's it always feels kind of gross when left side swamp does not pay out.
Yeah, but it's always good to be thorough in these modes. Because realistically, the time loss is only half the time loss.
Right, versus beating whoever the boss is and come back.
Well, not only that, even if it is a full-blown, waste of time like we see, your teammate doesn't have to do it. So
That's true.
You save time there.
Yeah, League has been my first experience doing any co-op games, so it's been a learning experience.
Oh, it's super fun.
And PRD Wong showing off the old-fashioned ice pass bomb jump strats.
Yeah, I had to do that the other day, and I almost didn't remember how. I've been ruined by Icebreaker.
Yeah, I think it's like that for a good chunk of the community. I had a ice pulse bomb jump with fighter sword. I remember at the last possible second that the setup is slightly different on fighter sword.
I use the top of my sprite's head, so I don't get messed up by different swords.
That sounds a lot safer then. I watched an old video on it. I learned based on the sword placement. And RD Walsh gets the ice pulse bomb jump as well.
Oh, we have a cold stare fight in Swamp.
Yeah, that I saw a cold stare. I'm like, did we see the ice pulse bomb jump plasma? I don't remember it.
And running out of magic. That sword dupe did not work.
No, unfortunately, that's it's a rough one to walk back to.
But it looks like Ice Palace did give us our red cane.
Oh, that's always pretty mean.
So yeah, it looks like Tal Roomies are the first in, I guess, technical go mode. Although they don't know where the bow is, but it's not required for this seed.
That's a nice little bit of clipping there from PRD Wong.
Oh, the jazz hands.
Okay, Red King was in Swamp Waterfall Room. And nothing but Helmster King in Ice Palace, so nice and easy.
Nice pink mask, Helma.
Yeah, you know, Helma's feeling cute today. Decided to go with pink.
Still cute, might kill Link later. We'll see. Yeah, half magic in half magic and Randomizer is the real MVP.
Is it? I guess. Yeah, I guess if you run into an impromptu Trinex or Cold Stare like Plasma Kappa did, could definitely pay off.
Well, not only that, like, especially on the GT climb when you run into some really weird enemies, it's really nice to have half magic. Especially if you have an invulnerability item. Yeah, being able to skip left side swamp is also another super comfy thing to do in these. So yeah, it looks like this is just going to be a quick dungeon cleanup.
Yeah, that's always the fun thing about co-op runs. It's Randomizer complicates things a bit, but it usually ends up being pretty neat and clean with routing.
Oh, we might see Flip Heal do a magic refill on the go. So you can overload Ancilla slots. So typically, at least the way I do it, is I place a red cane block, 3 arrows in the wall, 2 bombs, and then spam cane.
Oh yeah, I saw that done once during SGL. That just blew my mind because I didn't know it existed. Do you think if that fire snake ends up hitting the Skull Woods entrance, it would unlock itself?
Maybe.
Only one way to find out. Just gotta wait. Wallmaster's vanilla too.
I think it's always vanilla.
Okay, so is that just like hard coded in the Skullwoods?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure on this, but because Wallmasters operate on a super tile, I don't know that you could switch out that sprite.
Interesting, I didn't know that.
Lined on a conveyor is spooky.
Oh god, that is.
I hate this fight.
You think you know the blind script, huh? Well, do it while moving in every direction possible. But Plasma Kappa has no problem with it.
Very well done. No helicopter today. Sorry, chat.
Thank you for the explanation. HYCU type. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but I appreciate the explanation.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, right? Because they are on super tiles, like they don't have a place where they sit. Like they don't have a spawn location.
Gotcha. So there's just nothing in the code that it can be swapped out for.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, you can swap out other, other sprites with Wallmasters, but not the other way around.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, and RD Walsh does not have his King Samara from Swamp yet.
Yeah, kind of need that.
Alright, so another crystal from Flip Heel.
Speaking of Wallmasters.
Gotta love him. And somehow still only the second most annoying enemy behind Dead Rocks.
Yeah, Dead Rocks are the actual worst.
Yeah, don't trust anyone who says their favorite enemy is Dead Rocks. They're
They're not
objectively
your
wrong.
friends. Yeah, Dead Rocks are real bad. You can kill them though, but they just come back.
They're never truly dead.
You can powder them and then kill them. Or use Quake.
Yeah, that's yeah, sometimes you do it just for fun, just to kill Dead Rocks.
It's a pastime.
It's cathartic.
This is what we do in the off-season of League. Just go Death Mountain, kill Dead Rocks.
I'm thinking the archery game from Dark World, only it's Dead Rocks, and you just line them up to kill them.
But bow doesn't work on Dead Rocks.
That's when you just climb over the counter and just go nuts.
Start wailing on them.
Apparently that thief just wanted nothing to do with R.D. Walsh and just noped right into the wall.
Yeah, enemies that don't exist on shallow water have real issues with shallow water, and vice versa, as we see that lovely water bug just nope out of the screen.
Yeah, I'm just picturing like that one Simpsons meme where Homer just backs into the bush slowly.
Yeah, water has some really weird effects on enemies. Specifically shallow water, which is why this room is empty.
So imagine if the water was still somehow in, would that just wreak havoc with boss behavior?
I think so. I think some bosses cease to function.
Oh,
GT's...
it's unfortunately death from PRD Wong there. But he was a fairy. Never mind.
It's all good. But yeah, GT is definitely an equalizer. You can lose so much time in GT due to unfortunate enemies. Or bosses. Both. There's some really, really terrible rooms in GT.
I imagine the gauntlet's fun.
I mean, sometimes the gauntlet is just full of the shadows, and you can just keep your hookshot out the whole time, or it could be Popos, or it could be nothing but Lionels. It's such a mixed bag. Plasma Kappa noping out on half magic.
You get the Oops All Lionels run of GT.
I mean, they're in go mode, so, I mean, I guess you don't check chests, but it was right there.
Now there's Trinex just kind of hanging out in the slime.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. The worst is Trinex on ice.
Oh yeah, I think like the one Randomizer I did had Trinex on ice.
I don't think there's really a good boss to put there, to be honest.
Yeah, how bad do you think the ice head has to feel in Trinex on ice? He's like, I guess we'll just hang out then.
Literally forever frozen.
No, see, that's how the ice room got that way. So the ice head just went nuts before you got there.
They left Trinex in there too long. Just froze the floor. This is the new lore now, and I love it. It's either that or, like, Ganon had an absolute horrible HVAC installer, and that's the only room that got air conditioning.
It's like all the air conditioning went to the rest of GT, just ended up there. I forgot to hit that switch.
But yeah, it looks like all we gotta do here is finish up Mire, get into Turtle Rock, and we can check out GT.
Yeah, RD Walsh is not gonna risk it. Yeah, I don't blame it at all either, because like Misery Mire is one of the worst dungeons to rewalk.
Yeah, it's not fun. I would not be doing this spin strat here. Oh, okay. There's a moment of abandonment. I respect this play.
Is that a save state?
Likely an accidental save state.
I might be having some technical difficulties on PRD Wong's end.
Yeah, standing in the middle of the room after killing a boss is certainly one of the things that most people forget.
Okay, it looks like PRD Wong was having some technical issues. Now, standing in the middle of the room, is that a Trinex thing or a Turtle Rock boss room thing?
That's an Randomizer thing. Just because you never know which boss it's going to be, the item always appears in the middle of the room.
Alright, that makes sense.
Just in case it is a Trinex. Rather than check the logic for each boss, it's easier to code that way. A very nice fight from Flip Heel there, getting that double spin and slash.
And probably a bit tougher to pull off in the limited area of the Meyer arena.
Yeah, you don't really realize how much bigger the Trinex room is until you get there and get a small enemy. Like, you get Blind in there, and it's just like, wow. Blind doesn't even go wall to wall.
I got blind in the Vitreous arena. Sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Usually what most runners will end up doing is if they have Cane of Samaria, they'll just chuck a block to the other side of the room.
And PRD Wong's getting harassed by Mothgo's boss room.
Yeah, 2 Lionels in there is a bit rough. Especially if you don't have silvers or some quick way of dealing with Lionels.
And Walsh is settling for the more conservative strategy to clear the Lionels out before lighting torches, which definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, either way you look at it, you're gonna be spending a little time in that room. Speaking of Cane strats on blind. Very nice Cane strats from PRD Wong.
Yeah, very nice. You don't see those very often. Looks like everyone's converging on Skull Woods. Except for Plasma Kappa, who's already cleared it out.
Yeah, they'll be heading to TR first. Which is by no means indicative of a lead of any kind, because anything can happen in GT.
Ooh, and a split second away from disaster from RD Walsh.
Pulling it out with that blue potion. Gotta know when to use your safeties. Really...
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I was just about to say some really nice sword beam strats here from Flip Heel.
Yeah, I would say RD Walsh is maybe like literal frames away from death. Alright, so it looks like all roads lead to Turtle Rock as the finale. Which anytime you can do, no matter what mode you're playing on, so maybe inverted, being able to save Hera or Turtle Rock for last is always great.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it always feels bad when you're getting go mode from Turtle Rock to go do 3 other dungeons.
The worst I ever had, I got a mirror on pedestal, which the book was on Laser Bridge. To get into Pendant Desert for mirror on pedestal for go mode flippers in Mimic Cave.
Ugh, that's gross.
Yeah, I think that might be the worst one I've ever played. Alright, so looking at the screens, you would say Plasma is slightly ahead, but like you said, things can go haywire in GT.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, you know, Chap pointing out, of course, that Flip Heel still has to do Tower of Hera, but, I mean, with our current strats of being able to Hera pot, it's like a 2-minute dungeon. And it gives Purity Wong enough time to scope out where that big key is, and, you know, be able to fly through at least the basement portions of GT. Although there's probably not a heck of a lot of communication going on right now, seeing as kind of everybody's in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, like I'm in the Crystal Ball room. Hey, so am I.
The only nice thing about Randomizer in Turtle Rock is that it's usually simpler than vanilla Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I imagine those fire bars in the dark room play out a lot nicer.
Yeah, and even this anti-fairy room. Pretty safe.
Some wayward Hyrule guards just all end up in this room.
And that Pokey room was a little bit simpler.
I think PRD Wong realized he might need to go back and find the key. Or not.
I just gamble on Laser Bridge at this point.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, but that last cue's on Big Chest, which I think PRD Wong skipped.
Yeah, but if you steal the key to Lava Chest, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
usually get by.
Trying to juggle all this new knowledge, making me forget some old stuff.
Yeah, it happens. Alright, who do we have today? Oh,
That's
look.
my good Argus.
Nice big room for him to swim around in.
That's like getting 32-gallon fish tank for your goldfish.
Pretty much. Yeah, there's... I think it's a 10% chance for big chest to be required as a small key. So it's a pretty safe bet when you're in go mode to just steal the key from the pokey room and then go to laser bridge. Alright, time for the GT guessing game.
Yep, get your guesses in the chat, 1 through 22. There are 22 chests in Gaines Tower basement. Only one has the big key, though.
And get your guesses in for Ice Armos, Landmolus, and Moldorm. Who are we gonna see?
Shout out to Blind Chaos 95 and Spicy Meatball 17. 22, I root for Chaos. I always vote for 17. Unless I'm running, then I don't like it.
I typically like chest 8, personally.
Nah, I like to root for Chaos in all things if I'm observing.
Nice cape. Yeah, 3 of our runners in GT simultaneously.
Yeah, some good coordination between all 4. Well, I mean, half the players aren't coordinated with the other half, but still.
Alright, so we're gonna get a simultaneous right side, left side check. Are we gonna see chest 22 open first, though? No.
I would be surprised, but I would also applaud it.
Our team had one like that where it was right versus left, and there was such a time difference that he ended up just checking right side tile room, and it happened to be the big key.
That's a nice bit of guesswork.
And
All right.
rando room it is.
Okay, so rest in peace, 22. God, I blinked and Flip Heel's already heading to GT.
Yeah, it's such a fast dungeon with hookshot. Especially when you don't need anything. You just go to the boss and beat it. I'd be surprised if it's longer than 2 minutes.
And PRD Wong doing his due diligence, cleaning up the rest of the room before bailing on it. Never know if you might find that gold sword. Or silver
already found
arrows.
gold.
Oh, right. Or it could be silver arrows.
Could be. Bug net. Catch some fairies.
Yeah, that's usually a general rule of thumb. If I'm in something like Gans Towers, if there's a room with multiple chests, like, take the few extra seconds. Unless you're like really feeling the pinch to go fast, I generally clean the room out.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Because you never know what you're going to find.
I mean,
It
also,
is rando, after all.
exactly. It also depends on what you have. If you have gold and silvers already, then there's no point in sticking around for anything extra.
Oh, for sure. Looks like these gauntlet rooms are pretty lackluster. Except for that Tektite.
Yeah, nothing too spectacular so far, which nice for the runners.
Alright, what are we getting here for our Lanmo 2 boss? That's not Trinex. It's another Argus!
It's Argus, but now there's something just kind of shooting fire at you every few seconds.
Yeah, that pea shooter is not fun.
No, you wouldn't think adding one shooter to Lambo would just complicate that boss fight, but by God, it does.
Red guard just noped out of the room. Oh, that's a scary room. I just love that once you defeat the puffs and Argus goes off screen, you can just nope out of there.
Like I've done enough. I'm sure Argus has learned his lesson.
I've seen how this story ends.
As on the same note, like it sure is nice of Argus to open the door for you on his way out. That's what he's doing. He doesn't go up into the ceiling. He just goes back to the door and opens it for you.
Releases the door latch. Ooh, there was a very mean wall master in Torches 2.
Yeah, that's definitely a feel bad moment to get Wall Master on PC.
Ooh, Viddy. Only they had silvers. Or a bow.
Shouldn't be bothering me, but Vitreous is very off center. It is bothering me.
Oh no, my OCD!
It's not symmetrical.
You know how difficult that fight would be if it was symmetrical? Roller bars everywhere. And a big spike.
This is the chaos I subscribe for.
Very good use of the cape there.
Yeah, like don't even bother trying to navigate that. Just cape on through.
Yep, swallow your pride. It's not worth it.
And now we have a boss who's not randomized, Aga 2.
Nice triple.
Yeah, very nice. And all four players are maybe within a minute of each other, at least.
Yeah. This is very close.
Yeah, and at this point, all it takes is one wayward Ganon fall to completely flip the script.
Plasma Kappa having a heck of a good fight here.
Yeah, definitely.
Even getting in that sneaky hit from behind Ganon while avoiding fire bats, I like it.
Ooh, that was a risky powder throw.
Alright, so Plasma Kappa on to phase 4, the... Well, I'd call it the safest phase, but it really isn't.
Yeah, especially when you take the silvers out of the equation.
A false sense of security phase.
Yeah, all it takes is one oddly angled hit, and you are right back to square one.
On the fire bats knock you back the wrong way.
Alright, so team Don't Forget to Track Us is on the Ganon fight simultaneously. With RD Walsh just a little bit behind on Vitreous 2. Is that correct?
Yeah. So now it is an average time that we're after. So we may need to pull out the calculator for this. Plasma Kappa crossing the line.
Get your GGs in the chat for Plasma Kappa.
Plasma Kappa finishing with an official time of 1:16:10.
Yeah, and RD Walsh doesn't even stop. Well, he probably had information from Plasma Kappa. It doesn't even stop the process, just busts out the cape right away.
Yeah, usually if your teammate is nice, they'll tell you what an absolute horror that room is.
On the flip side, if you've done anything recently to upset your teammates, they might just let it be a surprise. Alright, PRD Wong has roasted the pig. Get your GGs in chat for PRD Wong. It's like Flip Heel's not far behind.
And finishing with a 1:17:17. Man, do we have that calculator handy? I know somebody posted it in the League channel at some point. I think I'm gonna find it.
And Flip Heel's roasted the pig. An official time of 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 4 seconds, I believe.
It looks like 3 on the official race time GG timer.
Okay, and even the Triforce says GG. And the old man in the desert is just, or the thief in the desert is just not having a good time, it seems.
Yeah, my favorite part about Randomizer is the end credits where all the sprites are completely messed up.
Your uncle, the thief.
Your uncle recovers. No, he didn't!
Yeah, no, I see that my uncle, he did not recover. He looks worse than usual. We got Stelphos and just gets experienced by missing No from Pokemon.
I always found it interesting how all of those like graphical glitches look similar in every game, at least every old school game.
So looks like we got a Wizrobe Brave going.
We are joined in the room with PRD Wong and Flip Heel.
GG, you two. Alright, looks like RD Walsh wrapped up.
So, how'd you guys enjoy that wonderful Randomizer seed?
Actually, it was a pretty good seed if you rush pod, which apparently neither of us did, but
Yeah, pod was pretty late for everybody. How'd you feel about that bow being completely useless?
I didn't even realize that.
well, it's like logically it's still required, so we were like kind of respecting it. But yeah, I don't know. Randomizer is so weird because technically, I guess really it only unlocks like one boss.
Yeah, it really only unlocks the pod boss, which no one fought. Yeah, it makes for some pretty interesting sequence breaks.
Yeah, and it was really weird too because we saw the hook shot early, but you know the best way to sequence break it was in Eastern anyway. So like
Yeah, I mean, doing we talked about this earlier. Doing fake flipper into water walk is extremely dangerous.
Oh yeah, I didn't even stop to think about how dangerous fake flipping is in Randomizer.
I mean, considering just going back when I got a bow.
It's definitely the safest way to do it. It's just do the Ancilla overload.
Unfortunately, there wasn't anything at that point that could produce Ansela, I think, except bombs, but bombs alone won't do it.
Yeah. Of course, there was no bow, so there was no opportunity. Yes, swamp is a garbage dungeon.
So hi guys, GG.
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 Yeah, GG. I guess the outcome of the race has a little bit of a question mark on it, because I had some problems with my emulator.
Oh yeah, we saw that when you were coming out of Thieves Town.
Yeah, somehow my controller just, like disconnected itself. And from experience, I know that SNES 9X freaks out when that happens.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I had. Let's go ahead. Sorry.
There's really only two ways of dealing with that. I mean, you either switch inputs to your keyboard, save and quit, and then reset the SNES 9X, or there's doing what you did, which is a save state, close it down, reopen it, load the save state.
I think the save and quit is a good idea. I'll have to keep that in mind if that happens to me again.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that like almost never happens, right? But yeah, you could technically switch input to keyboard and map some buttons if you don't have them mapped.
I think I'm just cursed in week 7 Randomizer because last season I was racing with a teammate and about like 90% into the race they just vanished and I was like they didn't finish. So yeah, I don't know. I just seem to be cursed when it comes to these weeks. Maybe I should just skip week 7.
I'm with you. We should just ban Randomizer, dude. Like this. Yeah, this. Like even like independent of like the issues you were having, like this is just like not my cup of tea. No.
Yeah, I'm fine with it though.
Well, it's super fun to watch, and it was an extremely close race the whole way through.
Yeah, it really was. Like, right. I mean, you can see from the average times, everything was within 3 minutes of each other from first to last.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be close, just like with how bottlenecked you get into the pod play, and like you could rush pod early, but why would you do that when you have like some crystals and some overworld open? But yeah, like I kind of figured it was going to be a little close, and that's why I was like so extremely shook going up the tower. Like I was not okay.
Yeah, and then I was so upset with that cold stare, but then I heard it also happened to Kappa, so that's just What are the chances?
Yeah.
The ensilages would not work.
Did not. Apparently that's just a thing with Randomizer. I'll have to remember that.
I'm trying to remember why it doesn't work in certain rooms. I can't remember off the top of my head.
If there's one thing I've learned in the few months I've been playing Rando, it's like the programming of Links to the Past is like some eldritch horror.
Oh,
So
well.
a lot of bizarre stuff goes into the coding of this game.
Yeah. Made me leave and buy a blue potion I never used, which is great.
It's better to need it or have it not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yeah, after that swap incident, I just refilled as much as I could. I was like, I'm not having that happen again.
Yep.
I think I used one just to be safe.
And the problem is we didn't want to go earlier because then you just release all those fairies.
Yeah.
True.
Let's go. Let's go up. BF hearts. Berries are statistically very good, so why would I
Also, there
take
are
the time?
way too many Lionels. Seed.
Yeah. Like everywhere you went, there was just like there were two in the kill-all room. Like Kappa told me about them because he went to Skull first, and he just said, "Oh yeah, there's a fun bridge room," and it's like, okay, what's gonna happen in there? And then you see the lineup. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, this is fun. Yeah.
Fun's point of view.
Certainly is. I mean, it would have been a heck of a lot nicer with like gold sword or silvers or something. Even like blue cane would have helped.
Oh, nobody found the silvers because they're deep in GT.
And we didn't even find one bow. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we found that one. Right side eastern.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I guess we skipped Eastern, so yeah, it kind of worked out.
Yep. Maybe after if Pod didn't have everything, as it always does.
Yeah.
Except when it doesn't.
Yeah, pretty much we were so fixated on like the bow logic, even though you don't need the bow to complete those rooms. And then like once we got the bow, we were like, yeah, wow, we didn't really kind of need this, did we?
Yeah, I was thinking about bow a lot because like I'm not really like super familiar with Randomizer, and like you hear like both things about like the bow logic in Pod, right? That like either like it just keeps the item logic, but like you don't need the bow to complete those rooms, or like it's just like different logic. And I think you need the bow for that if you're
Yeah.
talking correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, logically you need the bow, but Randomizer never places bow-only enemies in
Yeah.
kill rooms.
Yeah, so it's only like logically bow locked and not practically bow locked, which is always kind of goofy. And it's like you're kind of concerned about that, but like with everything with everything that like wasn't Pod, like I can imagine that like bow would have been the only realistic possibility, unless it was something like dumb like hook shot to get it from hookshot cave. But yeah. Yeah, something to keep in mind. But like if you don't need the item to finish the seed, then just run away and hope that you don't need it for anything.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think like realistically, the only thing it would have helped with was Vidi on the second floor there,
Yeah,
or add
really would have helped.
Dorm
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, but not so bad without the goop at least.
Yep.
But yeah, that was a heck of a run. That was certainly very close and extremely entertaining.
Yep, like all the way to the end, just again within just a couple minutes of each other.
Yep. Do enjoy meme modes. That's why I'm on the meme mode pendant.
Hey, at least
Yeah,
we
now
have
all we need
right?
is inverted cross keys, Randomizer.
Shop sanity.
Shop sanity, sure, and then let's make it a pedestal seat just to really, throw a wrench in there.
Let's just make co-op reference. Weekly season mode.
Yeah, I mean, I was a huge fan of co-op this season. I enjoyed it more than any other mode.
Is co-op cross keys a thing?
I don't know.
Isn't the Game 5 mode in playoffs a co-op reference?
Yep, I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to. Well, we'll see if we get to a Game 5. But yeah, if we get the opportunity, I'm kind of looking forward to that because co-op's definitely an interesting mode, and doing it with reference is definitely like kind of a solid fit because like it's not like there's not like the small key logic that you get in like normal cross keys, and that kind of like removes some of the burden. So yeah, we'll kind of see how playoffs shakes out for us though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to all of you with that, with the playoffs.
All right, well, thank you, and yeah, thank you guys for the commentary and the tracking. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to watch this back. Yeah, but thank you guys.
Glad to be here.
For everything, always fun.
Very fun. Thanks for the production.
You're welcome. For anyone watching, feel free to give any of the 4 racers, PRD Wong, Flip Heel, Plasma Kappa, RD Walsh, a follow. Feel free to follow my co-commentator, H3 Exodus. Am I pronouncing that right?
That's just Exodus. They just, the E is taken by somebody else.
Gotcha. And then our trackers, Seiryu X and Aker. I trust I'm pronouncing that right as well. Yeah, feel free to follow everyone.
Apparently, don't follow Cyrix because he doesn't stream. That never stopped anybody from following anybody, by the way.
I might just follow now, just because.
Yep, out of spite, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it specifically because I was told not to.